What's good, y'all? Big brother Jake here, and today's video is titled Why I Would Get Severed. This concept comes from the hit TV show Severance, where you have the ability to get a brain surgery that makes it so that you have two memories that go back and forth when you walk into work. So basically, I wake up, get ready, walk into work, and boom, it's Jake 2.0. I work, then when I clock out, I go back to Jake 1.0. So essentially, I walk into work, blink, and I've teleported to the end of the workday without feeling anything or knowing anything about my work. In the show, the work version of me is called an innie because it's inside the work building, and the outside version is called an outie. I personally would get the procedure to have the split life if it becomes readily available and safely tested on other people. And this is why. My outie would be unstoppable. Imagine having full energy after work every day. Right now, after work, I'm exhausted, mentally drained. I say I'm gonna grind at night, but I end up watching YouTube or sleeping. If I had no memory of working all day, I'd feel fresh, like genuinely energized from 5 p.m. to midnight. I could lock in on my side hustles, like this YouTube channel, and just work on myself in general and be more efficient. Fitness would be way easier, right? Because considering I'm not mentally tired after work, I would just need an energy drink, because you do feel some of the physical effects still, and I would feel perfect. Burnout would be completely obsolete because it would feel like I don't work anymore, but I still get paid. Imagine your whole life being weekends and hobbies. I feel like I hacked adulthood. Without work, all you would be doing is just straight chilling and like grinding on the stuff you want to grind on, right? I could work a second part-time non-severed job and get ahead, and it wouldn't feel like I was working that many hours. Obviously, I want to have an actual life, but for a short-term lock-in period, this would be great. But the downsides, and they're dark. First off, it's brain surgery. That's not a small thing. One mess up and you're cooked, right? Second, you're giving up your freedom. The company literally owns a part of your consciousness, and you'd have no clue what they're making you do. Also, you could be working on some sketchy stuff, signing things, covering things up, or getting manipulated, and I would never know, right? Because the outside me, my outie, would not know what's going on the inside. Basically, you're trusting a massive corporation to treat you right, which in history is not the safest bet, obviously. Another thing to remember is that your innie is still you. That version of you is trapped. No nights, no weekends, no relationships, no purpose outside of work. They don't even know why they exist. All they see is just bright lights at work and have work tasks to do every single day. And it is low-key slavery, I'm not gonna lie, which is unethical if you consider the innie as its own person, because they kind of are. You know, they are essentially slaves with no families, personal lives, or even the ability to sleep, and they just work for my gain, essentially, right? So in conclusion, would I get severed? Selfishly, probably yeah, because essentially I would get paid to do nothing from my point of view, right? Me, as in my outie body, like, life would be chill. I would probably feel iffy about it, if, you know, because a version of myself is essentially becoming enslaved. And of course, my long-term goals aren't to be like a 9-to-5 worker, but I still feel this would help me break out of the whole 9-to-5 mold, because I'd be able to like efficiently work on my own stuff, like this YouTube channel, outside of work and not feel exhausted, right? Let me know what y'all think in the comments. This is a controversial opinion, and maybe I'll take it back, you know, when season 3 comes out. If y'all haven't seen the show yet, I haven't really spoiled anything that happens, but it's a great show. It's on Apple TV. I signed up for the free subscription, and I was able to watch it over the past week, like both seasons that are out, and it was really good. Big brother Jake out. Appreciate y'all. Please show support. Laters.